Black Crystal. Greetings to all of you. In the book of Guiguzi, there is a saying that a soft-hearted person is often one without good fortune. If you are also a kind-hearted and compassionate person, remember these 4 sayings to attract more luck into your life. In this ever-changing world, everyone is striving for their own destiny. Some people seem to always have smooth sailing, while others, no matter how hard they try, feel exhausted and unable to escape adversity. So, what is the secret behind all of this? If I told you that the turning point of fate could lie within your own heart, would you find that magical? The Book of Guiguzi, an ancient treasure of wisdom, has been revered by countless sages and merchants for thousands of years. The wisdom within it is like an invisible force, hidden in every corner of life, waiting for us to discover. Today, I want to share a piece of wisdom from it, especially for those who are soft-hearted, kind, and always ready to sacrifice for others. Do you often worry about others' difficulties, even willing to sacrifice your own interests to help them? If the answer is yes, then you might be standing at a crucial crossroads in your life. Let's explore Guiguzi's teachings on soft-heartedness, as it can show you a clearer path in life. In Guiguzi, soft-heartedness is not seen as a virtue but as a potential danger. Soft-hearted people are often led by their kindness, seeing helping others as a responsibility and obligation. However, this boundless kindness often pushes them into difficulties, even being taken advantage of by others. The saying, "A soft-hearted person is often one without good fortune," implies that those who easily abandon their principles and boundaries often face more obstacles and troubles in life. Why do soft-hearted people tend to lack good fortune? First, they often lack a clear sense of boundaries. They don't know how to set limits or balance the relationship between themselves and others. When you are too soft-hearted, always ready to help and meet others' needs while neglecting your own, your life becomes unbalanced. Without clear boundaries, you place yourself in a position where others continuously demand from you. This leaves you increasingly empty, exhausted, and lost, unable to make the best decisions for yourself. This phenomenon is very common in life. You might have found yourself in a situation where, despite being exhausted, you still keep helping others. Or, even with many tasks at hand, you still try to find time to care for others. This prolonged soft-heartedness not only drains you physically and mentally but also causes you to miss opportunities and space for your own development. In reality, excessive soft-heartedness is not wisdom. True wisdom lies in the ability to make rational decisions at the right time, knowing how to refuse unnecessary requests to dedicate time and space to pursue your own goals and dreams. Helping others does not mean sacrificing yourself. Kindness and wisdom must go hand in hand. Only when you know how to refuse unnecessary requests and balance the relationship between yourself and others can you have enough energy to achieve your own dreams and goals. So why do soft-hearted people often lack good fortune? It's because they haven't found the balance between kindness and self-protection. Excessive soft-heartedness makes them often overlook their own needs and principles, ultimately leading to difficulties. To change this situation, we need to learn how to set clear boundaries for ourselves and know when to say no to maintain inner balance and life direction. Soft-heartedness is not unchangeable, but it needs to be guided by wisdom. So, are soft-hearted people destined to be unlucky? Of course not. The answer lies in your own choices and changes. Being soft-hearted is not a mistake, but the important thing is how to manage and direct that kindness correctly. If you are a soft-hearted and kind person, remember these 4 sayings to help you overcome difficulties and attract true luck. First saying, not knowing how to refuse is the greatest sign of weakness. This saying, though simple, contains profound wisdom. In life, many people hesitate to say no, especially to those close to them. We often want to help others, especially when they are in trouble, feeling that we have a responsibility to lend a hand. However, if you are always ready to sacrifice and help others unconditionally while neglecting your own needs, the end result might be exhaustion, confusion, and even losing the basic balance in life. Take the workplace as an example. We often encounter situations where, despite having many tasks to complete, we still can't bring ourselves to refuse requests from colleagues. You try to help them solve their problems, not realizing that you are neglecting your own tasks and time. Such uncontrolled dedication can leave you feeling drained, even causing anxiety and excessive stress. If this continues, you will realize that not only do you not receive any reciprocation, but you also fall into a cycle of continuous self-sacrifice. Learning to say no doesn't mean becoming cold or indifferent, but understanding that setting boundaries for your mental health and life is necessary. Refusing others doesn't mean you don't care about them. In fact, it's a way to protect your time and energy. Only when your own needs are met and you have enough energy can you truly help others. Conversely, if you give too much, you not only exhaust yourself but also lack the time to focus on more important tasks and goals. Moreover, knowing how to refuse also helps you avoid being taken advantage of. Many people, out of momentary kindness, are willing to help, but others' expectations often rise when you continuously meet their demands. Over time, people may develop a habit of depending on you, taking your help for granted and overlooking your needs and limits. When you know how to refuse, you not only maintain your self-respect but also avoid being exploited, maintaining healthy relationships and self-respect. Understanding how to refuse doesn't make you cold, instead, it helps you balance the relationship between yourself and others. When you learn to say no at the right time, you will find yourself becoming stronger and clearer. Not only can you take care of yourself, but you can also help others more effectively and healthily. Wise refusal is not just a way of self-protection but also an art of living, helping you maintain peace and inner strength amidst life's complexities. Second saying, kindness does not mean sacrificing yourself. Kindness is one of the most beautiful qualities of a person. It shows care, understanding, and support for others. However, many misunderstand the true meaning of kindness, thinking that only by unconditionally sacrificing themselves can they achieve happiness and satisfaction. But this endless sacrifice often only brings emptiness and confusion in the soul. In reality, true kindness does not require self-sacrifice but knowing how to protect yourself while helping others. Maintain boundaries to ensure you are not forgotten or exploited. According to Guiguzi's perspective, kindness is not blind giving but a wise action. If a person can set boundaries based on kindness and ensure that when helping others, their own needs and dignity are not violated, then that kindness is truly meaningful. This wise kindness is a manifestation of self-respect. It not only benefits others but also prevents you from falling into difficult situations. For example, in the workplace, many people often sacrifice their time and opportunities to help colleagues. For instance, even with important tasks to complete, when seeing colleagues in trouble, you voluntarily share their workload. However, this prolonged unconditional sacrifice does not bring deserved reciprocation, instead, it makes you taken for granted. When colleagues get used to your sacrifices, they will increasingly depend on you. Meanwhile, your career development stagnates. In the end, you realize that you are only busy helping others while forgetting your own growth and skill enhancement. This situation not only exhausts you but also causes you to miss important career opportunities. In reality, true kindness requires wisdom. If you want to help others, you must first learn to allocate your time and energy reasonably. At work, you can support colleagues, but at the same time, ensure that it does not harm your own time or opportunities. Kindness should not become a burden to your career but should be an action that benefits both parties within reasonable limits. Only when you set clear boundaries, know when to refuse and when to help, will others truly respect you. And you will also receive deserved values from that help. Through wise kindness, you not only benefit others but also create more opportunities for self-development. In general, kindness is not unconditional sacrifice but knowing how to maintain kindness while protecting and enhancing yourself. Only then can you stand firm in society, attract more luck, and go further. Third saying, make yourself strong first, then you can help others. This is an important rule in Guiguzi's wisdom and a truth many often overlook in life's journey. Often, we tend to prioritize others' needs, hoping that through our help and dedication, we can achieve a sense of fulfillment and accomplishment. However, this limitless giving often leads us into difficulties, even losing ourselves. If we keep sacrificing ourselves for others while neglecting our own growth and development, we might realize that what we receive is not commensurate with what we have given. Excessive help can leave us physically and mentally exhausted, leading to dissatisfaction and confusion, wondering if what we do is truly meaningful. In reality, excessive sacrifice often leads to the depletion of personal resources. Physical and mental exhaustion will make you lose the ability to continue helping others. Guiguzi's wisdom teaches that truly helping others is not blindly sacrificing oneself. On the contrary, only when we become stronger can we truly support others. In life, We often see successful people in their careers. They not only have enough resources, knowledge, and abilities to help others but also gain more opportunities and grow through the process of helping. This positive cycle not only enriches them but also brings practical benefits to others. For example, in a work team, if you have solid professional knowledge and rich experience, others will willingly seek your advice, truly benefiting from your support. In this process, your reputation and influence gradually increase. You not only help others but also have the opportunity to develop leadership skills and personal abilities. Conversely, if you only know how to help others while forgetting to learn and improve yourself, you might fall into a state of continuous dedication without end. In the end, you will lose your way, even miss opportunities for self-development. Therefore, self-improvement is the strongest premise for helping others. Only when you have enough ability and resources can you truly positively impact others and provide practical support. You can improve yourself through continuous learning, expanding relationships, and honing skills to become someone others can rely on. This way, you not only help more people but also attract more luck and a sense of achievement in the process. Guiguzi's wisdom points out that only when we maintain self-development while supporting others can we help effectively. When you become stronger, you not only create opportunities for yourself but also gain more luck and achievements while helping others. Fourth saying, respect your own limits and be a principled person. This is an important highlight in Guiguzi's wisdom. Everyone needs to clearly define their limits and principles in life. These principles not only give us direction and strength but also help us maintain ourselves in a deceitful society, avoiding being swayed by others' needs and desires. Respecting your limits means that in the face of temptations and pressures, you still hold on to your inner beliefs and values, not easily compromising. Many people, wanting to please others or out of soft-heartedness, abandon their limits. For example, in the workplace, some, wanting to please superiors or colleagues, accept tasks against their principles, even though they know these decisions might lead to unfair results. In this case, temporary compromise helps avoid conflict but essentially weakens personal dignity and value. When you continuously compromise, your limits become increasingly blurred, and others' respect for you will gradually disappear. They might start seeing you as weak and easy to exploit. Guiguzi once mentioned that true wisdom is knowing how to uphold your principles while flexibly responding to external changes. Life is full of complex situations, and often we face decisions that require choices. Maintaining limits does not mean being stubborn or refusing change but knowing how to adjust and compromise within the framework of principles. For instance, when facing requests from others, if those requests violate your limits, refusing and standing firm might not be understood at that moment. However, this steadfastness will earn you long-term respect in the relationship. Respecting limits is not just about protecting personal dignity but also about maintaining balance and inner strength. Each compromise can weaken your dignity and cause you to miss opportunities and resources that should belong to you. Whether in relationships, work, or family life, upholding principles is not just a way of self-protection but also a foundation for gaining respect from others. When others see that you do not easily compromise, that you maintain your limits even under pressure, they will respect you more and build a healthier, more equal relationship with you. Therefore, being a principled person not only helps you stand firm amidst life's fluctuations but also attracts more good opportunities. Principles are the compass of the soul, helping you navigate clearly in complex situations, avoiding getting lost. Each time you choose to stand firm, you accumulate more energy and opportunities for your future. Only when you respect your limits and become a principled person can you truly master your own destiny and let good things naturally come to you. Soft-hearted people are often led by their own kindness, always wanting to help others, even willing to sacrifice themselves. However, as Guiguzi's wisdom conveys, soft-heartedness is not a bad thing. But, if you are too soft-hearted, you will easily lose direction, even miss your own opportunities and happiness. If we don't know how to balance kindness and self-protection, we might end up feeling exhausted, confused, and even empty in our souls. To go further in life and attract more luck, we must learn to love ourselves and become resilient. First, self-love is the energy source for us to move forward. Only when you love yourself can you truly care for and help others. If you always put yourself after others, neglecting your own needs and feelings, you will eventually fall into a state where you can't escape your own difficulties, even lacking the strength to bear more responsibilities and pressures. Loving yourself is not selfishness but recognizing your own value and needs, knowing how to give yourself space to grow and cultivate. Only then can you maintain peace and inner strength while helping others. Second, resilience is a necessary quality to face life's challenges. Soft-hearted people often feel anxious about others' difficulties, even compromising or abandoning their own choices because of it. But resilience does not mean being cold or indifferent. It means having the courage to uphold principles and limits, helping us know when to refuse and when to stand firm in our stance against others' requests for help. This way, we can walk more steadily in life, maintaining independence and dignity. Being a principled person means we need to have clear values and know how to uphold them in life. Principles are not rigid, unchanging rules but standards of action formed through growth and accumulated experience. A principled person knows when to dedicate themselves to others and when to protect themselves. They understand how to refuse unreasonable requests instead of blindly pleasing others. Only then can we avoid being exploited and face life's challenges more positively. In summary, soft-hearted people are not destined to lack good fortune. True wisdom lies in how to maintain oneself in kindness. By loving ourselves and becoming resilient, we can find balance in our souls, learn to say no at the right time, and uphold our principles. In this process, we not only protect ourselves but also can help others, ultimately reaping the luck and happiness that belong to us. Remember, soft-heartedness is not misfortune, but when guided by wisdom, kindness becomes a driving force for our growth and success. In this challenging world, may you maintain kindness and compassion while setting boundaries for yourself, finding balance in your soul. Remember that not all sacrifices are necessary. True wisdom lies in knowing how to say no at the right time. Only when you become stronger can you better support others. Wishing you daily luck, a radiant and free life, achieving happiness and fulfillment. May your heart always be at peace, knowing how to be soft-hearted while maintaining resilience and wisdom to move towards a brighter future.